believe this is the last time you're going to play a game at Mackey Arena tomorrow night?
No, man, time definitely flies fast. I can remember my freshman year. I never really saw this coming so quick, and now it's here.
Jajuan, I know you played in a lot of big games, but is this as nervous as you're going to be tomorrow night at tip-off?
A little bit I am, just to realize that it's gonna really be my last game and be kind of emotional. So it's gonna be kind of like my first game. Man, first game here, I was definitely very nervous. So it's gonna become something similar to that.
Do you remember who your first game was against?
My very first game, I can't even remember. No.
Detroit.
That's what it was. University of Detroit. Yeah, I know we won. I think I played okay. So hopefully I end okay too.
Hey, Jajuan, your buddy's going out with you tomorrow night, but he's Big Ten Player of the Week. Very obviously, I think very deserving.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely think he deserved that. I think he had probably last of that. I think it's probably his best game of his career. So that's definitely huge.
Jajuan, you've been in past senior nights with some of your teammates. You've been on the winning end of those games, and unfortunately, you've been on the losing end of a game. How great does it feel to win on a senior night, and how awful was that senior night loss that you went through?
Oh yeah, first it's definitely awful. To losing a senior night because it's supposed to be a special night. So he definitely want everything to go very well. And when you win, it's just great. Just to go out winning, and this will be the last thing you remember, and everyone remember that you won the last game.
What would it mean to you to finish 16-0 at home this year? It's been done several times in Purdue history, but to go 16-0 in Mackey your senior year, what would that mean to you and Jajuan?
Oh, that'd be special to us. Just to know that we was undefeated at home, and just show how much we love playing at home, and how great support our fans are, and how we want to play well for them also.
Can you take it back to when you committed to Purdue, and maybe did you know Jajuan well, and did you guys talk at the point when he committed, and the relationship when you guys started out?
Yeah, we definitely knew each other. Playing against each other and stuff in the summer, we used to talk and hang out sometimes, so it was definitely a good relationship, and we know it'll be fun when we came in also.
When the class came together, though, did you see the pieces that this kind of a 4-year run was possible?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely thought that we'd be a good team eventually, and we definitely was confident in our skills and abilities, and we all knew each other was good players, so we definitely thought it would be good.
Especially in today's game, you don't always get the chance to grow with a guy like Jajuan. What's that process been like?
Oh, it's definitely been huge. Each year we both just got better and better, working on our game and going through some of the same struggles, and now it's starting to pay off all our hard work, so it's definitely fun.
You and Jajuan tested the NBA waters last year. Off the court, what has it meant for you to come back and have a senior season?
Off the court, it's definitely huge. We all definitely hang out and greet each other every day, so one would have left, it would have been kind of like missing a brother or something like that, so it was definitely huge that we both came back.
Jajuan, what about Jajuan that you get to see that we don't get to see that makes him such a great teammate?
Just all the fun we have off the court, every time you see us play on the court, definitely, of course, we're serious, so just all the fun and, how well we're going with each other.
Jajuan, Rob told me once that when he chose Purdue after Purdue had won 16 games in 2 years. So guys you went to school with kind of made fun of him. Did you have that issue at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. People at home definitely be like, "Why you going to Purdue? I only won 8 games. Why you going out? Why you like them?" But I know eventually we'll get back to winning, and we have. So it's definitely
just as you and Jajuan went through the recruiting process, how attractive was that sales pitch with Matt? That you guys have an opportunity to get this back, or was really kind of lead your marketing program?
Yeah, definitely we had trust in coach, and that's, of course, is one of the reasons why we chose him also, because he definitely stressed to us how important it would be for us to come and how we'd be able to play right away and have the program get back into it.
You've had a lot of success the last few years, but would you say you're having as much fun right now as a team on the court as any time?
Oh yeah, I think so. We definitely been having a lot of fun. Especially when you win, you have as much fun as you want to. So it's definitely.
Jajuan, who in your family is going to be here tomorrow night?
My family?
Yeah.
My mother, my sister, brother, my father. So that definitely.
What's it going to be like for them?
for them. It's definitely gonna be heartwarming, and they definitely be very proud that I made it the whole 4 years and was able to stick with it and be successful.
Do you expect yourself to get emotional?
Do I expect myself to get emotional? I'm not a real emotional guy, you know.
That's what
Just
it
to
is.
be honest, you know. I'm not gonna cry or nothing, but but it's sad. Definitely, of course, I have feelings, you know. And it's still gonna be a little sad, you know. It's still gonna be my last college game. My last home game.
Right. You guys obviously expected Rob to be in this position with you. Is there a bittersweet part of it at all, or do you, because it's happened, so long ago since he's been out, that you don't think about it tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit us tomorrow night. You know, I think that'll probably be one of the most probably sad moments. You know, that he can't really be here with us after him being with us the whole 3 years, and then last year get hurt. So, we definitely have to try to go get this victory too. That's gonna make it even better for him.
When you met him, when you were in high school, compared to what you think of Jajuan now?
At first, I thought he was a laid-back, chill, relaxed kind of guy. I still feel the same way. He hasn't changed a bit. All he cares about is playing basketball and winning. And when somebody shares the same common goal as you, then that's all that matters.
On those same lines, do you remember that day back at Franklin Central when you announced that where you were going? You kind of had a little ceremony, and take me back to that day and that decision, and what kind of your thought process was when you chose Purdue.
Yeah, I definitely remember that when I chose to go to Purdue. I had a little press conference thing or whatever, but it was pretty sweet. One of the reason I chose Purdue was just the relationship that I had with the coaches before I came here, and then the opportunity of having playing alongside Robbie, Jajuan, and Scott at the time. So I thought it was a great opportunity for us, and we did a good job here. So
Who officially chose first?
I was first, and I think Jajuan was second, and then Robbie was third.
So you started it all.
I guess you could say that. I think everyone pretty much knew we were all coming here. It was just a matter of who's going to do it when.
For all the times you've walked out on that floor, do you think you'll pause Tuesday night and absorb what the atmosphere will be?
Yeah, I definitely will. Especially after the game. During the game, I'm kind of just out of it. I kind of just real focused and just at the task at hand, really. But after the game, I'll be able to kind of soak it all in and yeah.
You had mentioned that the three had declared, obviously, you, Robbie, and Jajuan. Is there some sadness that Robbie won't experience Tuesday with you?
Yeah, it definitely will be. Just because we came in together, we wanted to leave together. It was definitely one of the reasons I came back to Purdue this year. But I know they'll be fine next year, and I know he's happy for us.
What would the experience be like your senior year? You came back for all of this. Describe the entire on and off the court.
Man, it's been great on and off the court. By far, it's probably been one of the best decisions I made, just coming back to school and having an opportunity to come back for my senior year, getting a degree, and experience the senior night.
You talked how Jajuan was maybe different, or how you evaluated him then and now. How much different are you on and off the court when you first declared to walking off Tuesday night?
I think I was a little bit more shy back then. Probably still am a little bit, but definitely came a long way just from a confidence standpoint in my game. I think it's probably been the biggest thing that's changed with me. And I've got a little stronger along the way, but confidence definitely has to be the biggest thing.
Jajuan, Purdue had won 16 games in 2 years. When you had to make your choice, Rob said that when he made his commitment, he kind of got made fun of in school a little bit for that reason. Did you hear anything from classmates, especially being in a part of the state where not everybody's a Purdue fan?
Yeah, I definitely heard a lot of stuff from when I committed to Purdue. A lot of people were like, man, why are you going to Purdue? They're not doing so well. And, every time they lost, it was like I was playing for them. I heard, Purdue lost by, this much. That's one of the things that, people gave me a hard time about. But, it was definitely a great decision, for myself and Jajuan to, come to Purdue, and it's worked out.
Just how important was it to not only you, but also Jajuan and the other guys? Just sort of that opportunity to get this program back to where it was, kind of leave your mark on it.
It was huge for all of us. One of the things Coach Bender told us that when we first came was that we had to be ready to play right away, ready or not. That's what he said, and I think we all responded well. We all took pride in helping rebuild Purdue and bettering ourselves, and it's helped Purdue.
they say timing's everything. The way you guys are playing, is your timing good?
Oh, it's great right now. I think we have a lot of things clicking for us on both ends of the court, and I think that's huge at this time of year when you have all your scorers scoring, all your role players playing at the highest of their ability at this point of the year.
Jajuan, you got named Big Ten Player of the Week today, and kind of along the lines of what was just asked of you. How do you feel your individual game is? Is this the best you're playing right now in your time at Purdue, do you think?
Yeah, I definitely have to say so. As a senior at this point of the year, you definitely want to be playing your best basketball towards the end of the year. Still, I feel like I have some good games ahead of me, and that's pretty good. Considering we have 2 games left and the tournament's coming up.
Take me back, Jajuan. You've been on winning ends of past senior nights, and you've been unfortunately on the losing end. How good is winning on senior night, and how bad is losing on senior night?
It feels really good, winning on senior night. It feels terrible when you lose, just because of, especially that year. I feel like you almost kind of let some guys down a little bit, but we definitely don't want that to happen on our senior night. We've had too good of a year to let it happen, and I know our guys will definitely respond well and come out ready to play.